proud of that? I'm proud of it. Oh gosh, you're gonna be a camera. Fix my hair.
Quietly. Everybody down there. Everybody down their seats. I see project. What I'd like for you to do with your, well, first of all, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ms. Marshall.
And I hope that everybody was really, really sweet to their mothers yesterday. Okay, and we want it to continue, not just one day. We like to have many days, many days, many days.
That's coming from
Okay, with your projects, I'd like for you, we're going to turn the projects in. And if you have it on a poster board, I'd like you to place them right up here. A small poster board, or if it's rolled up, and put it here. If you've already turned it in, it's fine. Lay it down here, make sure your name is on it, the block is on it, name is on it, first and last name. I want first and last name on the front. Right on the front. We don't raise hands and talk at the same time because we have to be recognized. Yes. You sure can. If you need to come up here and put your name where I want it to be, yes. Put your table number on there. Remember, this is a test grade. So you're making some choices about what type of grade you'd like to have in health class. We want everybody to have a good one. Yes. Okay, thank you. I'll check that. Yes. I'm sorry? On your table right now. Thank you. Okay, once you have your project ready, I'd like for you to come over and sit down on the floor. It should take us about 10 seconds so that we can get started moving. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You can leave that inside the bag. 2, and 1. Thank you very much. Nicely done. There's that in the bag when we're talking about it, because I gave you specific directions on how I'm going to get it done. So we'll take a look at that. All right, project. Somebody tell me something about your project. Did you get to share it with someone, and what did they say, and all of that good stuff? Yes.
I shared it with my mom, even though she didn't smoke, and she said that she liked it and that they had a lot of labels.
Oh, there was a lot of labels?
Yeah.
And it doesn't really take that long to make these things, and it's just like, you find a something on the internet, and if there's something that you want to look it up.
Okay, very good. Yes.
I shared it with
Okay, yes.
I shared it with my daddy.
Louder so everybody
I
can.
shared it with my daddy.
Okay, and what was his response?
He was like, it's very nice, and that like he said that he's gonna consider to stop, and I was like, you're going to.
Okay, let's give it up. A consideration. Okay, very good. That's what we want. We want our projects to hit home. And she said he's going to consider stopping. Very
Yeah,
good.
that's what he did.
Okay, yes.
I showed it to my grandma,
Okay.
but she said no.
She said no, that she wasn't going to stop smoking.
She said that she only have a short life or something like that, and
Yeah.
she wants to live it. She wants to live hers the way she wants to.
Okay. Okay, but let's give it up for him sharing it with her. That's right. That's it. And some people do have that take on it.
I am sorry.
Okay, right here.
I showed it to my big brother, and he said that he wasn't going to do it because it kind of looked, I don't want to look like your person on the big thing, because it looked pretty ugly.
Okay. All right, so you were showing him the truth. Very good. Okay, clap your hand for that one, please. All right, here.
I shared it with my stepmother, and he said, okay, I'll stop.
Louder, because they can't hear you. That.
I
shared it to my stepbrother, and he said, okay, I'll stop.
Okay.
It scared him a little.
All right, scared, and we got another person stopping. Okay, anyone? Yes?
Shared it with my dad. He said that he would stop. Because he didn't want to look like that person.
Okay, very good, good enough. Because now, you know you have to give them a lot of support, just because they're saying they're stopping, they need a lot of support to help them to stop, yes.
I shared it with another friend of mine and my little brother because he likes to smoke Smarties.
Oh, okay.
So, and I told him if you go to the real deal, then there's how you're gonna look. And the old friend, he already has lung cancer, but and he died. So, and he said he's gonna stop.
Let's give it up for that. Okay, one more, yes?
I shared it to my mom. She usually has like a pack a week, and she dropped down to 2 cigarettes a week.
Okay, that's very good. That's a good start for her. Very good, very good. Now, by the end of the quarter, we will revisit and find out how well these people are doing who say that they're going to stop. This project is pretty powerful, especially when you feel that smoker can look exactly the way a real smoker looks. Okay, today we're going to continue taking a look at some other areas of smoking. We're going to find out what's in a cigarette. We're going to work in different centers today. I want to try centers with you, and this is something different for me. But I think you've handled centers before in other classes, but you need to listen to my rules and what I expect. When you rotate around, I expect you to rotate around very respectfully with each other. You help each other because you're going to be working like 2 groups together. So I want to make sure that that you are working together and helping each other to get your answers to everything. So the first thing I have up here is a nice big display, and I don't want you necessarily touching the items, but I want you to enjoy looking at them. You may touch this to look at the actual card, but don't touch around on the items up here because there are some things up here that I'm sure you probably, when you find out what it is, you're not going to want to touch. So this activity is called What's in a Cigarette? What's in a cigarette?
How did you get that?
Did you feel that?
That's no.
So on the cigarette, we have the word Marlboro. It's taking the place of what word? Marlboro. Really? Okay, and then let's keep in mind that with the cigarette, it has a filter on the end, and when the person is actually smoking it, it's being filtered, and this part starts to turn black because it's being filtered. It filters out some of the chemicals that's in it when it's going inside the smoker. But what's happening to the smoke on this end? Is it being filtered? No, and it's going straight to who? You. It goes straight to you. You don't have anything to filter it, so it's going straight into your lungs. Therefore, you are in just as much danger as the person who's smoking. And this is just a prop that's here. But you'll use all of the other information here whenever you work. This is station 1 or center 1. It's called What's in a Cigarette. This group and this group is going to work here first. Each person will get a sheet, and you're going to work together to find out what chemicals, we have a list of chemicals here that's in cigarette smoke. You're going to find out what everyday products these chemicals are found in. You're going to be surprised. So we have this here, and you just draw lines like matching. But the different products are here, and you have to match it up on here. You also have what's in tobacco smoke here. So you can read this banner. You may be able to find some of your answers here also. Okay, I'll entertain questions at the end. The most important thing is to make sure you have your name on it, to make sure you have your table number on it, and when you're done, it goes in the tray, face down. Face down. All right. The next area that you'll work with, and it's listed here on the board, is called something called Analyze This. Remember we talked about different ads and the way advertisements. Remember when we did Name That Ad? Now, in this particular area, what you're going to do is you're going to look at all of the advertising appeals. And then on the back, you're going to do an assignment called Analyze This. And you're going to actually choose at the table which ad you would like to analyze. You're going to tell me what advertising appeals are they using to try to get you to buy this product. And then at the very end of this particular activity, you're going to do a counter ad. Anybody know what a counter ad is? What's a counter ad? Think they know what what's a counter ad?
Maybe something like to show ad that they'll show you that this ad isn't right or something like that.
Very good. Okay, it counters the ad and shows you the real deal. So if you look over here, this is a counter ad. Because the real cigarette company here, the real cigarette is what? It's called what?
Full.
What's the real product of it? Do you know? Which cigarette is this an advertisement for? Cool. It's for Cool cigarettes. But they did a counter ad and called him a what? A fool for doing this. So that's a counter ad. It's anything that turns the ad around and shows you what it really is. This one is Joe the Camel. Joe the Camel has been used for many years as a cartoon character for Camel cigarettes. And this is a counter ad because it says Joe Chemo. So what's Joe Chemo? What does that mean? Cancer. Okay, so it's signifying Joe the Camel has cancer. So when you finish analyzing this ad, on here it says Newport Pleasure. So what did you say to counter ad that? Don't say it out loud. You get a chance to do that. Now when you're working here, you get to choose which one you want to use. And these two tables will work on this first. Okay, and then over here, we have these two groups. You're going to have to do a little performance. This is called a progression of addiction. What I want to find out is what happens to that kid that walks into Piedmont right here and ends up on the other end of the spectrum like this. How does the student go from here to here? And you're going to find out because you have the stages of addiction there. You also have the stages of addiction. There are 10 stages. You all have 5. You all have 5. You're going to put the cards in order. You're going to read how those stages come about, and you're going to act it out. And you're going to call me over to look at it. Okay? Now, because it has 10, and you have 8 people, let's see what I can do here. Yeah. 8 people. Let me have you two need to go and sit over there. Okay? We have 8 people, then you'll have 2 people doing it twice. So the number 1 person can be the 10th person. After you read off yours, then you'll move to the 10th slot. And the sheet gives you some ideas on how you can act it out. So you'll be working together to get that acted out. And then you also have a sheet called Making Decisions. Consequences of using tobacco, consequences of not using tobacco. And then, believe it or not, whether or not you use tobacco has a lot to do with your self-esteem. Your self-esteem. It really does have a lot to do with your self-esteem. So we need to make that connection too. All right. And you can use this for a prompt. Or just not light it. All right. And then over here, they're going to be working on something called movie clip of your life. So you're going to work here, over there, or there. These 2 groups. Okay? And the sheets are here. I'll entertain questions when I'm done. Movie clip of your life. What you're going to do is, we're going to create a movie clip of your life. And we're going to put them all together. Now this is one clip of your life. And I want you to tell me what are some things that you can accomplish in life if you decide to stay drug-free. You can write symbols, you can do pictures, you can do words, but you're gonna fill it in. 3 things that you can accomplish. Someone raise your hand and tell me one thing you can accomplish if you remain drug-free. You have more of a chance of accomplishing. Yes? Say it again. Being an athlete, you have more of a chance of being an athlete. And so on here, he might put, let's say if it's football, he might draw football here. But the most important thing about this clip, I want the entire thing colored. So you're gonna have to work diligently, get it colored. Put your hands down. I know you know some other things. But, and we're gonna put in 3 things that you can accomplish if you decide to remain drug-free. And then we're gonna take the movie clips and we're gonna put them together, and it's gonna look like a movie reel of the entire class. Okay. So, if you also have some other directions on here, but I'm not gonna read them. I'm not gonna tell you what else you have to do for your finished product and see if you can get it together as a group. So each person will pick this up, and then if you finish early, there are some books about spitting into the wind, because I know you like looking at all these broke out pictures. And then it would help you to take a look at dip and chew, because sometimes we don't always talk a whole lot about dipping and chewing. That's okay, raise your hand if you don't know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing. Okay, tell me some of the rules that we need to follow as we move around the room. Put all of your things under your desk so that nobody can bother your stuff. You only need a pencil. Somebody just recap some rules for me. Yes.
Make sure that you're working out for enough.
Make sure you're doing your work and not fooling around. What else? Yes.
Don't touch the item.
Okay, don't touch the items up there. Yes. Being very mature as you move around. Respectful to your peers. Be safe with your movement. All right, so I can trust you guys to handle this? Yes.
Well, I understand what you was talking about over there, daily, from the things we daily use can affect our health, but, yeah, the nail polish remover.
You know what? You're gonna learn about all of that in a few minutes. Okay, everybody, get ready and get set and go. It's time.
Use nail polish remover.
What is this? I know, right?
Okay, we're not touching?
I was going to tag. Oh.
Are those cigarettes? How can a little
Let me have you all pull back just a little bit. Grab your sheet first and then sit down. Somebody you might know. A toy card.
It says carbon monoxide, you gotta be doing
a battery?
a battery. Right there. Those are the ones who are free in here. Mercury in like the 1900s.
And now remember, some of the products are over there too.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, he wasn't even supposed to be right. I mean, I'm hard.
Is that car?
It's nice. Talk to your group. You guys have to work together.
This is fourth grade.
Aluminum isn't bad. This is what I
People of every state in the world stays away from
No, I said Mary. No, you can pick that up. That was great. Oh, shut up. Yeah, you shut up. Pick it up. He threw it. She's too short. But pretty much everything It's like, okay, Yeah. That's a quit.
She told me to stop using that shot. I went back. Now
Boys over here.
Okay, the people who are doing the movie clip, leave your movie clip on the table, and then you're gonna come to what's in a cigarette. What's in cigarettes?
You can use one for yourself. You can also call it a
Very nicely done. I like the movement. I like your movement. Very nice. Okay, get your sheet from under.
Go over there.
There we go. You can look at the magazines when you're done.
Whoa. Mexican cigarette.
Sorry, but the actor was
You get put in bad situations.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
sorry, but we will not be Spider-Man.
Think about your project that you just did. Have to go for people look. You just did like 30 strips of things. Come on, make a collection of this project.
Yellow tea.
How are we supposed to be doing this?
All the things, you make the stitch. Yes, sir. That's what I'm can you well, yeah, it can hold that's not in the record. I mean, that's not in the record. How do you say that? You just match it whenever you can. You can. Oh, was it there? Also, since it's hard.
Use one ad. Which advertising you feel like? Okay, so look, what do they
Which advertising appeals more?
It can be one or the other.
Okay. Bandwagon.
You got it? Now come over here.
Is that this one is bandwagon because you can see all the people hanging around, having fun, and they're trying to. So having fun appeal too. Yeah, fun appeal and persuading you too.
Oh, it can hurt, man.
Okay, are you using the pills on the other side?
Oh, using the
Oh my God.
What? They probably look like Jason with that mask behind.
That's how I talk. How you put one okay negative. I do that. Yeah, no. Happy life. We can never go out to the audience. Well, you can still have like bread.
Oh, so this is over here. You have a hard time with the
Turn that over real quick. No, that's you.
Okay, we're having a hard time with that.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not sophistication. Sophistication means it's help. You're not being mature.
No, you can be what you're doing.
You can say,
Well, cheers.
I'm being recorded talking about passing gas.
Normalization.
Yeah, no. We're like,
I was on there as,
you died. What?
It's supposed to be because they're like
But that's not for me. That's not
if my girlfriend smokes, I want to straight up
Okay, just put that down on paper.
Okay.
Now, to feel
Oh, those are cute. Looks like teenagers.
That's what it looks
I started. Okay.
turned into a Newport. I don't really think it is because, like, if you look in the background, it kind of looks sophisticated because of the pool tables. So
it's very good.
it feels like a sophisticated
Table showing like richness, but everybody like on the pool table.
yeah, because that's what happened in the 1980s. People be in the little club.
Can you just add Target adolescent?
They look so old. They're getting married. Not gonna be happy. Or you end up in the hospital.
I don't like you're gonna counteract.
Which one? He said the red. He said
leisure mean, boys?
Well, yes. Yeah, because the guys are what else?
Does anybody know what leisure means?
Friends, family.
Colleagues? The radio.
Everything's there.
Okay, so instead of saying Newport Pleasure, yeah, what is it? Not right now.
Newport gesture.
Newport gives you depression, all kinds of or Newport.
Don't try this because it's not a pleasure.
Newport pressure.
Yeah, that's right. No, look, Newport Pleasure.
Oh,
No, look, Newport Pleasure. Or should I say Newport Pressure? Pressure. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you hear my smoke?
Oh, it's rich and red. Don't try this or you're gonna be in a hospital bed or even dead.
Okay. Yep, very good. Where you counter at? Okay, Newport. Yeah, so it's Newport Pleasure, or should I say Newport?
No, I'm not. I'm on you.
Where's my cigarette at?
Okay, everybody got Okay, call out your number before you.
4, 9, 9.
No.
I want
You have one? Alright, 1, 2, ready, go. Who's got the one done? They need to
Okay, I represent a first-time cigarette user. People when they first smoke, I trying to get rid of some things harmful and the only kind I eat
As you read your card, I want you to add expiration to your card. So if it says
Their body warning to something working properly. I've been having trouble with my body. I'm like intolerance of nicotine. This means I have to smoke more and more to feel clean.
I represent a person who's becoming addicted. I just actually took after the excuse to go to the restroom. I wanted to go to my locker to dip some stuff. Nothing is more important to me than going to get a pen. People would do things they normally wouldn't do, like lie or steal because nicotine is in control at this point. And they would maintain their habit. I didn't think I could get addicted to food. My friend said that spitting is disgusting and my breath stinks. I'm not only have to pay for tobacco, but also government will cover up to that. It's getting crazy for me.
I represent a person who smokes and has a cigarette today. I was price of a pack is gone up recently, and I now spend up to $700. Yesterday, I figured out that over the course of a year, I've spent $1,050.50 on cigarettes. I started thinking about all the other things I could spend my money on, besides having to go out to smoke. The other day I had lunch with my aunt. She's only in her 30s, but I know the dryness that makes her look older than she is. She's been smoking since she was my age. I guess these cigarettes cost more than just money. They make your skin look older than it really is.
This isn't fun. I like to play, but only if I play.
I represent a person who has been chewing tobacco for quite a while. I went to the dentist a few months ago because my gums were bleeding. She told me to stop using tobacco. I tried, but after a few days I started. I went back to see my dentist today. Now I have these white spots that are called leukoplakia. She said that these spots can become cancer over time. I'm risking getting fatal disease in order to avoid withdrawal. I think I am too addicted to quit.
I represent a friend of someone.
No, I'm angry. I represent a person who has still over years. I had long education. It's a very personal and really problem because my years of smoking, I can't jog off the place off blood. I don't know my friends. It's so hard for me to get my rate. My heart starts pounding.
My friend saw her friends at Trex using and thought it would be safer when than smoking.
What is a donut?
Yes, ma'am. Put your name on it. Oh, look at this team versus
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Make sure, check with everybody in group and make sure that they have it complete. And then I want you to take a look at this versus
Hey guys, let's look at this magazine. Cameron, once you get done, we want to look at this team right now. Versus cigarettes right now. My friend said so yeah.
then for that is the pink nuggets is they made it from 3 days and then 4,000 kids in the United States fight secret for the first time. I mean, at that place, almost team almost all the kids to play the it would be 7 to 9 years old. Flash forward, less smoking rate than estimate 6% of those kids who survive illnesses and causes. Most people of every state in the world stays away from cigarettes.
No, I said Mary. I just took it. No, you can pick that up. That was Margie.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, you shut up. Pick it up. He threw it. But she's too short. But pretty much everything it's like, okay, I need She told me to stop that shot. No, that's what I was saying.
see over there. Here we go.
I'm gonna get started. I'm a starter. And then I'm the end. I'm the starter. I'm gonna start again. You be the second person. I'm gonna start. Okay, you can be the second person. Me and Cameron are I know these
Nicotine is
and drink cans.
What's for now?
Okay, get in order.
Where's number 8?
What is that? What's that? What's that? This word. I don't know. No, it's not ready. Let's see right here then. Mercury isn't matter. Mercury isn't matter. Oh, that's matter. What's that right? What's that right?
Who like to borrow a clipboard?
Oh, I would.
Are you figuring it out?
Let's like start.
No, I asked you to read it.
That's Eddie. Where's the tail? What is that? Okay, so what is that? Oh, that's nicotine in that reference. What is this? Cattle, this is a food. That's release. Ammonia is
What is this? So that must be.
Horse urine.
What is this? What?
Horse urine.
That's what is it used for? Horse urine. Wait, what is that called?
Pestilence. This is horse urine.
So this must be toilet.
What is preserving? So all of that. Wait, so all of this.
Wouldn't that be a pesticide? That's a pesticide, that's an insecticide. This is a pesticide. This one, this is a pesticide. So where's the perfume? What is this?
What's preserving? Oh, I read that one.
I don't know what like that is. Okay, what is
Pesticide is
so the preserving that word
insecticide is
what is carbon?
what's preserving dead organisms?
It must be film or something because that's the only thing. Tar? Yeah, but it doesn't say anything. I guess preserving dead organisms.
I can't form a house.
So I guess okay, I'm done.
So, what are these supposed to be? Are you good?
You done knocked over everything, John. I would never think about smoking cigarettes.
Is that real? Is that real? That's supposed to be food. I'm back away.
Okay, everybody, I need all eyes on me. All eyes. All eyes. I can't see eyes. All eyes. Okay, I need you to stop. I need you to walk back to your seat. Turn in your sheet in the appropriate area, and we're going to continue this next class. I need everybody moving. If you're still coloring and drawing, you're not following directions. We have about 10 seconds to get where I need you to be. 10, 9, 8, 7, at this point. Everyone should have had enough time to get to their places. The movement in here was pretty good. I did see some people touching people when you move. We don't really touch anybody. Look at my area. Make sure that papers are stacked neatly, that the markers and everything is put away very neatly. Very neatly. And I need a few people to raise their hand and tell me something you learned at your station today. We didn't get to complete them all, but we complete the next class. Give me something interesting. Yes. Okay, back on your gums, yes?
That smoking is pretty much just like spraying DEET into your mouth.
Okay, all right, yes?
Horse urine and
Okay, horse urine into your smoke, all right, yes? Excuse me, I hear people that I didn't call on. Yes,
People make things.
okay, all right, and you,
I didn't know all that stuff was in.
okay, it's tobacco smoke, you didn't realize that was there, and?
I didn't know that people that they had like if you spit enough, they can like
Okay, one more. Very good, they use information to approach, you all are trying to get you. Think you did a nice job, fix my desk for me, please. Let's see if we can get these people going here. I still see papers that are just like sitting out. Put them over in the appropriate area. All right, and this is. Oh, yeah, sure, yeah, you can do that, yeah. Yeah, put it on the back.
No, it's not. No, mine is involved.
Or, can you write on that doll or you can't?
Like, do you have? I can put my initials. JP.
Yeah, on the very, See, I don't know how to do this stuff. So you make it as good as you can get.